The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from South Florida. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 6th touchdown now for the season. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir.
Khalil Shakir on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
56, 56.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. He's got that complete to Knox. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby at Miami Central. It's James Cook. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. 3rd down, 3 to go. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
They don't end up winning this game, Mike. They're going to look back on that missed throw as being really the biggest reason why. They're just able to connect on that play. Not only is it a big play, but I think they find themselves with an opportunity for a walk-off touchdown.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll go play action here with Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. His kick is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is brought in. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. To return, here's Jaquan Hardy. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On play action, Allen. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Alert, alert, alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. And the defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
To the air now on first and 10. He's going to air this one out. And And he's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
A carry here for Wright. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Hey, check that streak. Ready?
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Come on, H.A. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins go up by 7. 28-21. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. On the return, here comes Shakir. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Shakir. Yeah! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Third and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set go.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's 1st and 10.
Regular.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Cook. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. The Bills bringing on the punt team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Let's go now.
1st and 10. Back to throw. He finds Smith working across the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's a give to HX. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
You don't want to throw the ball no more, Jordan? What's going on? You became a running ass nigga now?
Second and 7. Now Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. They'll run here. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Has his man, it's Samuel. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground.